A disturbing murder case reached its conclusion today. A man who beat a Malala woman to death and burned her body in 2018 has now been sentenced to life in prison.
Fox 12's Connor McCarthy spoke with the victim's mother after the sentencing and joins us live with her thoughts on the judge's decision. Connor?
Well, Pete and Nora, the whole sentencing hearing only took less than 30 minutes, but in that short time, family and friends of Amy Lowe got what they wanted. A life sentence for Norberto Munez, the man convicted of killing Amy. More than 3 years after her daughter's death,
I do feel like I have some closure.
Constance Lowe sat in court Tuesday and listened to Judge Andrew Irwin hand down Norberto Munez's sentence.
I will sentence you as required under the law, that you are sentenced to life with the possibility of parole after a minimum time of 25 years.
Lowe initially hoped Munez wouldn't qualify for parole.
At first it was really hard, but then I understand that most people who do 25 years in prison, whenever he's already in his mid-40s, that is a life sentence for him.
Munez was convicted last week of 1 count of murder and another count of first-degree abuse of a corpse for the death of 29-year-old Amy Lowe. Prosecutors say Munez beat Lowe to death in November 2018 and tried to burn her body in a bonfire. It took nearly 2 months to positively identify her remains.
This monster took her away. I'm left with a heart-shaped urn full of ashes for the rest of my life.
Munez told the court he respects the jury's decision, but still maintains his innocence. This is how the judge responded.
And unfortunately, I really think Amy's mother says it the best. She's left with a heart-shaped urn full of ashes. And Mr. Munez, you created those ashes. Both figuratively and literally, you created those ashes. You are responsible for the murder of Amy Lowe.
After 3 years of fighting for justice for Amy, Constance had this message to community members who have supported her and her family.
I thank them very much. They have been a blessing. Could not have done this without you guys.
Well, like you heard, Munez is still maintaining his innocence, and under the law, he does have the right to appeal his verdict. Live in Hillsborough, Connor McCarthy, Fox 12 Oregon.